Hi guys, what's going on? This is Reginald Stinson, and I'm actually on my way back to the house from the Y. I just took my son to swimming lessons, and hopefully, I'm going to try to make this video as short as possible. I haven't shot one with my phone in a while, so I don't know how much space I have on here to be able to do this. But this is an urgent matter in a sense because I'm seeing so many people make a lot of the same mistakes that I made. Um, in the industry before, and it kind of took me a while to really grasp um, this and really accept the fact. Because some people, when you try to, um, I guess, give them advice or give them free coaching in a sense, because I actually done this a couple times today, a lot of people are not really receptive to what you're saying because they think what they're doing is the right thing, which is understandable in a sense, especially if that's what was instilled in you by somebody else. That's understandable in a sense, but I'm here to kind of give some of you all a reality check on some of the things that you're doing. Now, first and foremost, multiple streams of income. This is a hot topic because a lot of people are trying to do this, and unfortunately, most of you all are not doing it the right way. And I believe in multiple income streams. Um, Believe me, I do. I really do. However, there's a right way and a wrong way to do it. Um, of course, you all know that my primary is Empower Network. And of course, for example, use myself as an example, or not even myself. If you're trying to build any loyalty with any program that you're doing, especially on social media, because on social media, it seems like everything gets blown way out of proportion and over exaggerated and whatever times 10. So it doesn't even matter what you're promoting in a sense. If people see different things coming across your wall each and every day, then it's not going to look good, regardless to what it is. It doesn't even matter unless you're just pushing straight products. Then that might be different. But these different businesses and affiliate programs, if you keep doing this every single day and saying that everything complements each other or whatever it is, which it might, but in reality, it still doesn't look good. You're only going to attract those who are unstable as well because you look unstable. And if you want to build a community, because really the longevity of any business is really the community. And you can have a community within any community. So I'm talking about the longevity of your business, your residual income. You have to learn how to build a community within the community that the company already has. And that community is your community, which you have to build trust with the people that you're bringing in, the people on your team, so on and so forth. And in order for you to be able to do that, some things you're going to have to keep separate. You don't want to have all this stuff plastered all over your wall and looking unstable, because again, you might attract some people and you might make some money. All right. But you're not going to get to the place to where you're really printing money in a sense. Okay. Legally printing money. And that's the direction that I'm headed in. So I'm telling you guys, you know, you really need to watch what you're doing, plain and simple. Because the reality is, if you want to attract leaders to your business, then you have to show some sense of stability. And I'm keeping it real. And you can ask any leader out there in this industry. Some of you all may be leaders that are watching this video. If you want to attract leaders, not only do you need to know what you're doing, but also you need to show some stability. If you're posting a different opportunity every single hour or every single day, those leaders are not going to be attracted to you. They're not going to want to work with you because they're thinking, hey, this dude is just a deal jumper. And that might not even be the case. But, the perception is you are, because of the things that you're doing on social media. However, you will attract needers, some needers to your business, which needers are people who typically don't do anything and they sign up and complain the whole entire time. So if you want to kind of do a paradigm shift, keep things separate. I do multiple things. I'm in different programs of that nature. I'm not in 5 different MLMs. Some of you all just get too carried away, join 5 different MLMs, different things like that. I joined an MLM here recently that a lot of you all are jumping in and posting on Facebook all of a sudden, but you're not going to see me do that, okay? Because I have my, not especially on the profile that I have, because it doesn't even make sense. I have my Empower Network team on there, I have other people who are on someone else in Power Network team that have befriended me. So I don't want to post anything about that company, and then they looking at me like, what's going on, or why is he in that if this is so good or whatever. Because new people don't understand that mess that that we do. Let me say that they don't understand that we may be talking multiple income streams and all that, but if you have somebody that's new to the industry, for example, they don't know anything about that. They're just looking at you like, hey, why did I join this guy or this lady? They're unstable, or is something wrong with this company, or whatever it is. They automatically are assuming the worst. And I'm telling you this from experience. Key things separate. It's other ways to promote on Facebook without plastering your profile. It's nothing wrong with doing multiple things. If you create an income stream first with the first thing, that's the primary thing. Some of you all is just joining stuff because everybody else is doing it, and you are not making money with anything that you're doing. All right, so you have multiple streams of no income. Excuse me. So, like I was saying, you don't need to really, like I said, promote that stuff on the same profile. It just doesn't look good. I'm just being straight up. A lot of you all are looking foolish, and quite frankly, me being a leader, I wouldn't join you. I'm just being straight up, and you can ask anybody else. It's not going to happen. And then, final thing I want you all to really think about is, it's no sense in you being in 5 different MLMs. Okay, you're gonna sell juice in this one. You're gonna do telecom in this, and that doesn't even make any sense. Just get one MLM and build it. Okay, and then once you build it to the point to where you're able to walk away and your income will still grow or your business will sustain itself, then you can talk about multiple income streams. With what I do in Power Network, we are a personal development and internet marketing training thing. So it's easy for me to integrate an MLM if I decided to do that, which we did here recently. However, my primary focus is on Empower Network. Okay, so I haven't even really done much of anything with the MLM. Okay, it's just kind of there right now because, to be honest, my Empower Network business is sustainable. It can sustain itself, but it's I have a bigger goal, and I know I can reach more people with that. And also, it's kind of difficult to try to intertwine the two sometime. Okay, some people can't do walk and chew gum at the same time, so you got to keep that in mind. What I was going to say is, if you look at all the successful people out there, all right, in the industry as a whole, on social media especially, because it's kind of like the paparazzi in Hollywood. You see somebody do something, the worst story always come out, and that's just the way it works on social media. But here's one thing that you need to keep in mind to really understand what I'm saying. If you look at all the successful people in Empower Network, for example, that's making $100,000 a month, $80,000, $50,000, or even in any other company, they might be doing other things, but they keep everything separate. Unless it's like some marketing course, like a Facebook marketing course, like Michelle Pescalito. She does multiple things, but you're not going to see it all on her wall. She may hit her list with it. That's different if you have a list, a mailing list. But even then, you have to be kind of careful with how you do it that way as well. But, she doesn't have all of her stuff plastered on her wall. Or anybody else in this industry. You don't really see that. All these different programs plastered on their wall unless they're selling some type of product or training product or something like that. Then that's completely different. Okay. Because I do that from time to time, occasionally. But the only people that do that make a lot of money in this industry or profession, are those who don't really care about their team. Okay. And I'm just keeping it straight up. I mean, they don't really care about the team, or they don't really know, or whatever it is, or they just don't care, quite frankly. And they don't know 2-3 things, because some people are going to get pissed off, but I'm keeping it real. They either don't know what they're doing is really wrong and really hindering their income, okay? And they just want a large group of followers. But if you want to bring in other leaders, you got to be stable. 2, they don't know, or they don't care. They don't care. 3, they don't care. And they have enough money to buy all this traffic which these are some of the people that some of you all are following. They buy all this traffic and they just driving all this traffic to this website, okay? And then people are signing up because they want that lifestyle. They paint the picture of that lifestyle, which is nothing that is wrong with that. But here's the problem that a lot of you all are going to deal with, and this is the reality. That's why you need to be careful about who you decide to do business with, is you join these certain people because, yeah, they may have the lifestyle that you want, but when you sign up with them, they don't really support their team. They don't do webinars, calls, or anything of that nature. And also, these people are basically driving a bunch of traffic and basically seeing what sticks, throwing mud on the wall and see what sticks. Pretty much because they have enough money to be able to do that at this point. Most of you all don't have the kind of money to pay $20,000 for an ad, $10,000, $5,000, $3,000 for an ad to drive traffic to be able to do that. So, and you all are falling prey to this and jumping on board in the bandwagon with these cats and doing that and not getting the support you need, and then coming back to the original person that originally introduced you to the business, but you didn't join him or her because they're not a millionaire or whatever it is, okay? But some people get this money and forget where they come from, and once you reach a certain point in business, technically you can do that, because once you reach $1 million, technically, if you just don't care about people, you can drive a bunch of traffic to a website easy and not ever have to talk to anyone ever again. And I'm not saying everybody is like this, but this is some of the stuff that I'm seeing. So, and again, a lot of you all don't have that kind of budget to be able to do that stuff. So I'm telling you guys, just be careful about who you're following out there. Make sure you understand the right way on how to do multiple income streams. And don't make yourself look foolish on Facebook, because some of you all are looking straight up crazy. I'm just keeping it real. Straight up crazy. Every single day I'm seeing a new business, or 4 or 5 different businesses. I'm like, what are you focused on? You can't tell me you focus if you in 4 different businesses. I mean, there's no way you can tell me you focus. What are you focused on? All right. What is it that you really want out of life? All right. 4 different MLMs. Seriously? And you're focused? I don't see it. There's no way in the world you can tell me you focused. You can't be. Okay, how are you going to be able to divide your time between 4 different things? Okay, well, you don't like this. Okay, well, check out this. Okay, you don't like that. Check out this. I mean, you haven't made any money with anything. So build some stability, build trust with your audience, because believe it or not, people are watching you, whether they are responding or not. So the more inconsistent that you look on social media, especially, that is the wrong place to be looking inconsistent at, then the longer the process it's going to take for you to be able to get to where you want to go financially. If you want to go to the next level financially in your business, some of you all don't want to make any real money with your company. I understand that. So if you're not trying to make any real money with your company, you're just trying to nickel and dime your way through the industry, then yeah, continue to do what you've been doing. If you're doing it the wrong way, continue to promote these different things, taking the same people that have been following you for months or for years through the same programs, make that little money, and you thinking it's new money, but it's just the same money coming from the same people, and you just keep doing that, taking people through the process, the same people, okay, and you're not ever going to really catapult your career to the next level, because again, you just only have influence over those same people. But if you want to gain new influence over new people and attract leaders to your business, you need to be stable. If you're going to do something else, you need to figure out another way to market it, okay? Whether it be through a solo ad or through pay-per-click or something. But keep things separate unless you are involved in some type of program like the Empower Network, for example, because that's not MLM. We understand that, and that's something that you use to build your business. And there's other attraction marketing systems and stuff out there as well that do the same thing. But even with that, it's a certain strategy to it for you to be able to do that. Okay, you get them in the door with the Empower Network, and then while they're on your list, then you introduce them to your primary business. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. Let me say it again. You get them through the door with the Empower Network, for example, okay, which is kind of, you could say, a feeder program because it's training and stuff like that. You get them through the door, and then later on, while they're on your list, while you already have that trust with them, because you're doing this on social media, Then you backdoor them into your primary business if you have one. All right. Then you backdoor them into that. Okay. There's no need for you to be looking inconsistent with whatever you're doing on social media. Okay. You can do that, introduce that stuff through your mailing list. That's what that is for. All right. But again, it's a certain strategy to how you do that. And this video already went 15 minutes too long. It's just something that I'm seeing. Some of you all are good. You're good marketers, but you all can be great. And I want all of you all to be great, and make sure that you're following this, because again, I had to learn this the hard way, and I'm speaking from experience, not from theory. And the reality is, if you have a consistent message on social media, okay, and when I say social media, I'm talking about Facebook. Some people even go through your YouTube channels to kind of see what you have on there. So if you're doing something else, you may want to create a new YouTube channel for it. I'm just saying, okay? Depending on what you're promoting, of course. But you got to be consistent, okay? Across the board, you have to be consistent. And once you are consistent, you build trust, you build relationships, and eventually those leaders are going to start coming out and be drawn to you because they see, hey, this person does not have shiny ball syndrome. They're a leader, not a follower. They're not joining this company because everybody else is doing it, okay? Oh, that company because everybody else is doing it. They are a leader. They're staying the course. They have vision. Because one thing that I know to be a fact is, if you truly have vision for yourself, your family, and your business, whatever business that you are doing, okay, you're going to stay the course regardless to what everybody else is doing. That is what vision is. That's what true vision is. Everybody jumping over here because everybody else is doing it, this and that. Those people lack vision. They lack vision and they lack focus. They don't have any true vision or purpose for their life. Because if they did, they would have stayed the course. Because last year, you were saying, this is it. This is what I'm going to do. But now, you jumping over here to something else again. Every single month, you're doing the same thing, a repeated process. So with what we have here, with the Empower Network, for those who are in, there's no need for you to really do anything else technically if you don't want to, but you can, because we are a company to where, hey, you can build anything you want, not to mention as far as buying these other products and these other systems. You don't have to buy any other marketing systems. You don't have to buy any other informational products. Okay, because there's so much of that stuff coming out now as well from people who are trying to quote unquote copy us. You don't need to buy any more informational products. You don't need to buy any more marketing systems to where they charge you an extra $87 a month or $50 a month. You don't have to buy none of that nonsense, because everything that you need pertaining to marketing, personal development, online and offline, is inside of our products. You just have to buy those one-time fee products, which is not only going to give you tons of value that you can use to build your business, but now it also unlocks the potential for you to be able to make money selling those. And I'm telling you guys, buying those products could potentially be the last time you ever have to buy any informational product, because we literally have everything back there. Some of you all are still buying all this other stuff from other people, and you're going to keep having to buy because they're not giving you all the information. They only give you enough so that you can buy the next product launch that they come out with. All right. So I used to be a product launch junkie. In a sense, I bought every single product launch that came out. Okay. Spent tens of thousands of dollars on that. Nothing to show for it. Okay. But when I bought these products here from the Empower Network, it catapulted my career to the next level. I didn't have a desire to buy anything else because everything is there, folks. So I'm just keeping it 100% real with you. Hopefully you all receive it as such, because I care about you. I'm not trying to control you, because ultimately it's your decision and your business to do whatever you want. But if you humble yourself and really listen to what I'm saying, you know that I'm telling the truth. You don't see Tracy Walker doing that mess. You don't see Nicole Cooper doing that mess. You don't even see the Stormy Wellington doing that mess. She just came in. You got David Wood, Vic. For the people who are Empower Network, this is who I'm talking to right now, or whatever company, you don't see them. So if you want to earn that level of income here in the Empower Network, then you need to be doing exactly what they are doing. You need to model yourself out after them. Okay. Whatever they do on social media, that's what you need to do. Okay. Whatever they do, However they build their business, that's what you need to try to model yourself after and do, folks. That's the reality, and that's where I'm at right now. So again, yes, we do have an MLM that we have, and quite frankly, it's not even priority at this point. It is something that we do once we take care of business first with the Empower Network. However, the Empower Network is our business because we're looking to do what our mentor has done or is doing, which is $80,000 a month. Okay, so with that, it's going to require a lot of focus, no distractions, and I have to make sure that my message is consistent, which it will be. And I suggest that if you want to do the same thing, do it. If not, you just want to Mickey Mouse around and play around with this thing like everybody else is doing, not make no money, print money literally, legally, okay? Make that mediocre money from the same people that follow you and only attract a bunch of followers to your business. Keep jumping all over the place. Keep joining all these different systems. Keep doing all the stuff you've been doing, and that's what you're going to keep getting, what you've always been getting. Okay, plain and simple. But if you all stop wasting all this money on this stuff, shiny ball object stuff, or these new product launches, stuff that don't even make any sense, and really tap into what we really have here and understand that we have some of the world's greatest marketers in the company. They have created different modules within these products. You will note that you don't have to, once you buy all the products, when they say get all in, it's not only a heart thing and a mental thing, but also it's going to save you money. Okay, over time, it's going to save you a whole lot of money because some of you all are product launch junkies as well. All right, you're buying all this stuff that you don't even need to do. You don't have to go outside of what we have in the Empower Network. All right, it's an investment in yourself, not the company, in yourself, in your business. I spent at least $40,000 on product launches. And our products here in the Empower Network, if you get them all, it's only like $5,000. So if I would have did this 3 years ago, if it was out 3 years ago, that would have saved me $35,000. Some of you all are headed down that path now. Why continue to do that? And why continue to market blindly? Because a lot of you all don't even know how to market, don't have any clue what you're doing, but you won't get the education so that you can learn how to do it properly. Invest in yourself, get the education, folks. But with that being said, this video is going on 25 minutes. You all get the point. Invest in yourself, invest in the education. And once you get the education, people will pay you for it. Okay, because you can take that, turn it around, and figure out a way to monetize it, which we teach you how to do that as well. But this is Reginald Stinson from ReginaldStinson.com. This is your quick 20-minute $1 million tip I just gave you guys that have really helped a lot of you guys turn your careers around and become a superstar in this industry. So we'll see you soon. Take care. God bless.